Hey everyone, welcome back to Focus and Fit Financial, where we're coaching you from money stress to success. I am Dustin, and we're here today because we're going to look at opening your own account. And if you might have a financial advisor of your own, and if you do, that's awesome. But if you're looking to open your own account to help save on some expenses and decrease your overall expenses, which increases the amount of money that you're actually investing into your account, this video might be interesting to you. So take a look, follow along today, and see what you think. And before we jump in, please go ahead, like, subscribe down below, and those will help this video kind of reach some other people, and maybe even make a comment or share if you found it very helpful. You never know who this video might help. If it's not helping you, it might help somebody else. So that's what I am here to do, is try to help serve others and reach others by giving them some things to think about, not tell you what to do, but really try to help you just think outside the box. All right. So here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna dive on in. I'm gonna use a website that I am familiar with a little bit, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at this Charles Schwab. All right. And so open up an account, go there. You can pause this video at any point in time and just kind of go through the process. I'm going to use a pseudo name and account today, so hopefully it goes through and the process is smooth. But the pseudo name is just because I already have an account and I don't need to open up a second account for myself, or do I want to divulge my personal login info across the internet either, right? So we're going to attempt to create a pseudo account today. So go to the website. I imagine the other options would be about the same, like Edward Jones and Vanguard, things like that. But this one we're going to do is simple enough. You just go to the website, click on Open an Account, and then they have lots of different options. You can do just a regular brokerage account. You can do some IRAs, rollovers. You can do some portfolios that are managed. Those are probably going to be a little bit more expensive, and you'll pay extra fees for that. And then, of course, some other stuff. And you can look at all their accounts here. But we're just going to come back up to the top. And we're just going to look at just going for an individual brokerage account, okay? And so once you click on that one, it's just going to talk about some things there. You can always end up reading that and go through that. That's going to tell you just kind of what you need to have to be able to go ahead and open that account, all right? So I kind of have some of this stuff ready already, and the great thing that you see is $0 for monthly service fees and $0 account minimum. So that's kind of awesome in order to be able to open an account. Makes it real simple, real easy. So we're going to get started here, all right? First name, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use the name John Wheeler, all right? I like Yellowstone, so we're going to use John Dutton and Rick Wheeler as kind of a combo there. If you live within the United States, go ahead there. I'm going to go ahead and just put in some different numbers here just to kind of allow us to create this pseudo account, right? And do the best that we can with it. And then just kind of going through and filling it out, right? So, I missed one there. All right. And so just kind of going through and using some different numbers here as you're creating your own account. And basically all I'm trying to do is show you how simple it is. On one of the previous pages it showed, oh, hey, you can open it in easy as 10 minutes, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use just like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Security, childhood nickname, got it, and we'll continue on. This is the part where it could end up could be kind of interesting, all right? So it's saying that they texted me. Let me check and see if they did. If they did, great. If not, I might just have to go to the email, right? But it doesn't look like it did come through. So we're going to do the email one. So we're going to go back and let's do the email because that will just be a little bit easier. So we're going to go ahead and pop over here and we're going to hit refresh. Hope there it is. Perfect. No, we don't want to. I set up this account for y'all to They gotta try to make sure that everything is correct, right? They don't want me doing what I'm doing here, right? They want these accounts to be correct. But all right, so they're just saving the information, and they're going to send us more details and stuff. So they want to know more about me. All right, so we're just going to go ahead. We're going to put in. So this address here is an address of an actual Charles Schwab location in Houston, Texas. So just using that for the purpose of keeping it something simple, not really sending stuff to some random person's house. And of course, your mailing address, same as your current home address. That'll probably just keep it real simple. So you can see that all these questions are real simple. Would you like to add a trusted contact? I'm going to click no, but you certainly could if you've got a spouse or a significant other or somebody else that you want to trust. So we're just going to click on general purpose, but obviously you can pick those different options there. Once again, you can pause this at any video at any point in time and kind of read through these, but if you go through and set it up, you're going to go ahead and read all of these things anyway. So basically, the sources of the funds for the brokerage account, so you're going to be using just normal type stuff, right? Hopefully, but you can select there whatever you need to. I'm surprised that they don't have, I'll keep my mouth closed on that. We're just going to go self-employed because this is going to be probably the easiest. Business owner, self-employed, employer name. We're just going to go ahead and say we're going to do that. We're going to use the same address. Yep, same address. Just to keep it real simple. And basically, like I said, the whole purpose of this is just to show you how simple it is to open an account. You get to see what some of the things are, and that way you get to know. So for these, you most likely want to select no, and because if you're associated with them, it could end up making it where you can't open your account. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and select no on those because I want to try to make sure that everything is good and clean. There's no hidden trader type stuff or hidden information, right? To opt out of paperless, so we want paperless. We'll just keep it simple. And then select items you want to order. We don't want to order any of that. So we're just going to keep on going. Now, a couple of these questions are new compared to when I opened up my account last year. But last year I also opened up an IRA investment account, not just a regular individual brokerage account. So are you a frequent trader of these? Probably not. But you could select yes because of course you'll get access to these type things, but you'll still get access to some other stuff there. So, but for now, I'm just going to select no because I'm not going to act like I'm a Wall Street guru, that type of thing. Would you like to make this a margin account? So you can do that if you want to, but for the simplicity of today, we're just going to go ahead and do there. And would you like to add this feature? I'm just going to click on no. All right. So you can click those if they're going to apply to you, but I feel like most of those are going to be pretty detailed type things. So I'm just double checking my information, making sure all that information is correct. And then what they're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select all of these. You're just going to say, yep, I agree. Yep, I agree. Yep, I agree. You can read through all of that, right? I'm a non-professional, right? So I'm just kind of walking all through this so you can kind of see those things. You can always pause this, right? So you can pause this and read through all of it, let it all happen, but I'm just kind of getting through all these just to show you in the matter of this video how quick it really is. So at this point in time, it's where we're going to find out if they actually let me open my account or not. If they do, cool, you'll get to see the confirmation. If they deny it, you'll get to see what that looks like too. See, we couldn't set up your account, but in practicing, I did one where I could. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip over to that, and we're going to play this a little bit.
Okay, so now that you have your account open, you can choose what you want to do with it, right? So you can roll money over if you already have an account. We call it But what we really want to look at is you want to transfer money online. This is just going to allow you to be able to go ahead and make sure that you get deposits set up and things like that. So you want to link an external account to the Schwab brokerage account. So that way you can go ahead and transfer money into the Schwab to be able to then go ahead and invest money into your retirement account or investment account or whatever you're deciding to open up, right? So you can do like direct deposits and stuff like that. That's possible. And if you go ahead and you look at locations around you, you might be able to drop off a check at an actual Charles Schwab location, but those may not always end up being there. So once you have this screen, you just go ahead, you can get in, view your account.
So that was just to kind of show you, because I had done this previously when it did actually go through as a kind of a practice, and you could see, okay, what you need to do. So what you do need to do is you need to set up, obviously, a way to have money deposited into your personal account. And so what I've done is I've done that with my actual account. It's a pretty simple process. What they'll do is they'll also verify funds. So they'll send you a couple of cents if you've opened up like a Cash App or a Venmo or a Zelle account, where they deposit some very tiny small amounts, and then they pull those out of that account to verify your bank account information is correct. And so then once you're there, you're able to go ahead and get into your account and do some more things. So for instance, what we look at is, like I said, I just started investing in July of last year. I kind of do a little bit here, a little bit there. Nothing super consistent, but also with the market being up and down, I actually had more money in here. But the market going up and down kind of changes, but that's a risk, right? But when you're in it for the long term, you end up will end up earning and gaining some more. So, but as simple as what it looks like is once you get in here and you have your account set up, you can actually automate what you want to have pulled from your account to transfer. So I currently I have a pause on my automatic one on my automatic investing, but you could end up doing it, for $100. You could do it for $50, that type of thing. And every month on the same date, it'll pull money into this account, and then you can automatically invest in the same things over and over, or if you want to change it up. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy, right? Now, the products that you could end up doing is you can end up looking at different things, right? So they have mutual funds. So for mutual funds, they're going to be a little bit higher end on the fees, on the fee structures, and then you get things like index funds, ETFs. They're going to be a little bit cheaper. Stocks are probably going to be some of the more risky ones, but I just want to show you kind of how quick and simple it is. As you go in, you can kind of look at these things. You can look at investing, what you want to look at, what some of them might look like if something's low cost, if something is a little bit more for retirement, that sort of thing. I do want to show you the products, okay? And you go to index funds, see if it still shows you. So what's cool is it talks about how it's simple, how it's low cost, how Charles Schwab has been around for a while, but coming on down here, the advantages of index investing, which is something that I currently have this current account in, is more index investing. Makes it real simple, real easy. I like to look at the S&P 500 just because we know what the average has been for such a long period of time, and so I just invest in something that mimics that, and that's why I talk about the S&P all the time, of the 10% and that sort of type of returns, because it's very helpful. And then this is also more information, right? They do a great job of educating you in the Charles Schwab when you spread out your risks and stuff like that. So diversification, the importance of that, and how it just drops significantly when you invest in more stuff. But I don't want to do stocks myself. I'm just talking about S&P. But it kind of just talks about all the different things. You go through and you can kind of look and see what's easy to invest in. But that's another video I can do at a later time, talking about how to find those particular things. If you'd like help navigating that, so you can always reach out to me, and I'd be happy to kind of walk you through that as an individual versus just over this. But it's pretty simple. I've got myself invested in 4 different things. And those returns actually since July, with the exception of those last 2 months, have been up in the high teens. So the returns on those have been pretty significant. So I'm pretty proud of how my current investments are doing on my own. My fees are much lower than with my financial advisor that I've got. So that's very beneficial, and I kind of enjoy that. But even that one has gone down in the last 2 months just because of the way that things have gone since the beginning of this year. So there's highs and lows, but hopefully that helps, makes it real simple. Once again, if you found this information very helpful, please like and subscribe down below. In the future, I can end up getting another video out that kind of talks about how it's easy to pick at certain investment funds. Not that it's financial advice, but it's just showing you how simple and easy it can be, and you could save a little bit. It means that when you save that little bit, instead of having a financial advisor, it shows you that more money would be going into your actual investment. So instead of having maybe $20 or $100 worth of fees every single month, that's extra money that's going into your investment. So with that, thanks so much for tuning in today. Hopefully this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you back soon. Thanks, and have a wonderful and blessed day.